Mortal Wombat.
What you call it, Joe? Hey guys, the Mortal Kombat trailer. I was about to do it. 11 story trailer is out. You guys know how much I love Mortal Kombat. Full disclosure, I am working on a Mortal Kombat board game. So we're excited to see where the story goes next, obviously. So why don't we watch it together, shall we?
Yes, let's.
And so let's watch it together. 3, 2, 1, go.
I am Kronika,
Liu
keeper
Kang.
of time.
Okay, I don't know if I should talk over it.
The destiny of the realms. But my work's perfection has been
Evil
tainted by
Raiden.
Raiden's actions.
Evil characters.
I
Hair
am
black.
those who disdain the
Shao
burdens
Kahn.
of history.
Rock.
By merging past and
Liu Kang.
present, we may draw
Kung Lao.
allies from both eras.
Good Raiden.
I offer a greater empire in the new era. Will your outworld armies defend it?
What?
They shall.
Kotal Khan, we have common cause. Solving this temporal crisis. And in defeating Shao Kahn.
Whoa,
Have
come
my
on.
scouts track Shao Kahn.
Jay.
Someone, anyone, explain to me what the hell is going on, right? I've
Johnny.
been in the future for a whole hour and I haven't seen one jetpack. Not one.
Yay. 2 Johnnies. Dude, if Johnny's your favorite character, oh, you're freaking out. Cassie Cage. Okay, they're bringing back all the right characters. Yay. Oh, a minigun? Wonder if you get to use that in the game.
Elder gods, the realms are in crisis.
Do something. What the
Every being will be erased in a temporal Armageddon.
Yeah, what is going on with the Elder God?
Find Kronika's key and gain control of her hourglass.
Find her key? You find it!
Only then will time's momentum be restored.
Oh my god.
We've got to take out NetherRealm's army now, before Liu Kang can bring it here.
The whole Ronda Rousey, Sonya, I don't know. Cassie Cage looks like nothing like Ronda. So she can't be her mother. Is that
As my
Jackie?
strength gathers, the new era draws ever closer.
Woo! Oh, she's playable. Air Black's playable! No! Why you gotta show that?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
though.
there we go. Ba 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 ba. F you. Cassie.
Great fatality. Yeah.
Are you ready to die?
No. No thanks.
God darn it, man. That's how you do a trailer. Fuck yeah. Okay, look. I can't wait. I can't wait, Joe. God. This is fighting game in 2019,
Done
how
right?
it's done. Because you've got, obviously, NetherRealms has got some great fighting gameplay, but they also bring their A game for the story mode. So many games just don't have their story mode together. Dead or Alive 6, I think, even tries to do some story, but it's a little backwards and different things. You got to unlock and do all this other stuff.
The
and it's-
story? I thought it was just the dynamics and
Oh,
stuff.
the dynamic.
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
dynamic. How was that?
The dynamics.
dynamics.
That's what you said. for Dead or
Right.
Alive.
Anyways, guys, Mortal Kombat got massive love for it. I cannot wait to see the next chapter in this Liu Kang Katana story. Are they using this new time corona plot device in order to get rid? Have they written themselves in a corner, do you think? Because it's like, to see my favorite characters now evil, and the princess, and of course our Mortal Kombat champion are now bad guys. They're like, what the fuck do we do? How do we get rid of this?
Keeper
I know.
of time.
We'll do time, and then we'll just get rid of this.
Damn, that's a good fix. I'll buy it.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
allow it.
So we got a Cage coming up here. Cassie Cage, one of my favorite fighters. She's so awesome.
At first, I thought it was Sonya. Then I saw that.
I think, well, it did say Cage. Sonya is also a Cage, obviously, but she's got longer hair in this. I don't know how they're differentiating between them. Can't really tell from this angle. But I think that we got this boot. That's quite clearly Jackie's booty. I see. I'm familiar. We dated it for a little bit.
Okay.
So that's fine, Jackie.
It's like, I miss it.
This over here. That's.
Are you familiar with that booty too?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
y'all-
That's
okay.
that's Brad.
Brad.
That's the Rad Brad. And this over here is
What does he
pilot
have?
guy. That's Striker. See, that's Striker, and then
It's not Striker. I know what Striker looks like.
okay, so we got Evil Raiden. That got me so excited. You know, it's like it's like when you go Evil Superman, it pissed me off. But when you go Evil Raiden, it makes me excited. And now I see why people do like the Evil Superman
I do.
concept. You like Evil Superman concept? Because now it being done to another character that is supposed to be a paragon of virtue and light is now evil. It's just fucking cool. So I can see it. And I like Evil Superman too. Obviously, Richard Pryor, when he was playing in Superman 3, I think he's just fucking an awesome. I love it. It's like, come on, hit me. But it's just they're doing it too much in this Injustice and shit. I want Superman to be good again. Anyways, but to see Raiden, it's good.
But my work's
And he's
perfection
torturing people. And
has
how
been
cool is that?
tainted by Raiden's
Well,
actions.
that guy's evil anyways.
Yeah. How cool is torturing people? I didn't mean that like that. I meant like, you know, there's a bad guy and he needs a little bit of spanking.
Yeah, good
Needs some
recovery.
spanking,
Yeah.
good recovery. All right, Scarlet, Aaron Black. I was hoping Aaron Black comes back to Cowboy. I think he's one of the best new character additions. I'm a little biased. I'm from Texas. And
love that
I
Western, yeah.
asked Ed Boon for a Hispanic character. We didn't get one, and he's like, no, Joe, you pointed out that Ermac was Hispanic. So he didn't confirm that Ermac was Hispanic, but he said, Joe, you pointed out that Ermac was Hispanic. So I'm gonna take that as confirmation.
Damn.
Correct, confirmed. So I got my Hispanic, and now I got my Texan. We just combine those two together, and I am represented within the game. All right.
I enlist all
Baraka is back, super cool. Now you're seeing younger version of Kano, so they're really playing up the time travel.
those who disdain.
This is the hugest addition for me. I was so mad when Shao Kahn was not in the previous game. So to see him come back, hopefully as a playable fighter, he is a playable fighter. It's
Yeah.
just the DLC thing, man.
That's
That's
like
the
you see it at
only
the
part.
end.
That's the only part that bothers me with the, you know, they did that with the Goro and with the Shao Kahn. But here's the thing: when you earn your players, when you earn the game and you earn a
Get all
good
the-
story mode
yeah.
and things like that, your pre-order thing doesn't bother me as much because there's a certain crowd of people that says never pre-order games, but if your company has consistently put out good games over, especially with my favorite franchise, Mortal Kombat is one of the ones that I will pre-order. Now, if they would have came out and said our roster is 7 characters, you know, something like that, now
Hold
we're gonna
up,
have.
wait a minute.
Now we're gonna have a fucking problem, right? But they didn't do that. We are getting a substantial roster, and so it doesn't bother me quite as much. I wanted to address the fact that Shao Kahn is a pre-order character. Is it annoying? Yes, it's annoying. Could they have possibly done it a different way? Yes, and I have some effective ideas, and I'll toss them to Ed in the future. But I think this is kind of what they've decided to do, and so as long as they maintain the quality, I'm all right with it.
The course of history. Disdain the current. I enlist all those who disdain the current course of history.
So notice that supports my argument that I just think that they kind of wrote themselves into a corner and they need some kind of refresh. And they're painting it as, oh, she's talking to the bad guys and they hate how history has played out. But if you think about it, the bad guys are kind of winning. I mean, Liu Kang is a zombie and then Katana is evil and they're, you know, and Raiden is a bad guy now, and now you just got Earth Force that's kind of holding together barely, right? So, but I think that this is just a means to sort of maybe reset the story by the end. But I don't know what is up with this. Is she an Elder God, Joe?
I think so.
It's like there's time. Remember in the Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Boy, do I.
One of our favorite movies to make fun of, and Djibouti Dubs. Watch the Djibouti Dubs video of Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
It's funny.
I think there was like fire, wind, or
Water.
Well, no,
Yeah,
because
kinda like
then
a little
Fujin
elements.
is the element god. I don't know how it works. I really don't. They need to flesh it out a little more.
Emerging path.
I do know how it works. I used to know how it works, but I forgot.
And present.
Okay, wait. Is that this is
I don't
May
know.
Mei she was in the actual story mode for half a second of Mortal Kombat X. I forget her name. You'll have to help me out in the comments.
We
I'll
may
look
draw
for it.
upon
Kung
allies
Lao
from
is always one of my favorites.
eras. I offer a greater empire in the new era. Will your outworld armies defend it?
Okay, so she is officially a bad guy. She says, I'm going to offer a greater opportunity, a greater empire. Will you guys defend me? Even though she's got 2 new fighters. These are obviously all 3 of these are new. Hopefully they're fighters in the game that we can play and fight. And you notice this, Joe? Got a brand new fighter. Is that Reptile?
No.
No. This blue guy, he's brand new. Let's see here.
Empire in the new era. Greater empire in the new era. Empire in the new era.
So maybe Shao Kahn, they'll tie that with Shao Kahn, because you know how Shao Kahn is looking a little reptilian here and there? If you look at this guy, he's kind of reptilian. Maybe he helped him come back from the dead, or there's some sort of relationship. They're standing so close together. It's his butler or his boyfriend? I don't know, Joe. And then we got Devora, she's back, looking badass.
Insect lady.
Scarlet, okay, to Joe, Insect Lady, Baraka, Aaron
He's
Black.
camouflaging in the back. You
with
noticed
my boy, Cowboy Aaron Black, man. He just works for anybody who pays him the most. I wish Earth Force would pay him so that he doesn't have to be a bad guy. But whatever, they're like, okay, when they're looking at the roster, shit,
He's
we
a
need
hired
another
gun,
bad
man.
guy. Hired gun. We'll put Aaron Black. Okay, so we got another high stakes. I needed the high stakes, and the high stakes is there. There's going to be massive armies. Obviously, Kotal Khan has got this side story with Shao Kahn. He's his replacement. It's going to be interesting to see if they fight in the story mode, and I'm going to be rooting for Shao Kahn. Fuck this little this little punk. Actually, isn't this our Hispanic character? Now that I
Like
think
an
about
Aztec
it,
warrior,
Maya,
hasn't he?
right? He's Mexican, right?
Common cause.
No, I don't know what
Solving
race
this
he is.
temporal crisis. And in defeating Shao Kahn.
Cabal is back. That was my stepbrother used to always love to play Cabal.
Just
It's
run across the
so-
screen, going.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
it's
God,
so
stop
cool.
it.
It's so cool to see him come back.
I will have my scouts track Shao Kahn.
Okay, guys, we can go frame by frame. With the 2 Johnny Cages meet in story mode. The story mode of more Nether Realms are always great, and to see this, we're gonna get our humor. I
Oh,
need
yeah.
the humor up in here. Johnny does it best. I saw one of his moves plays with an action figure, Joe. The Johnny Cage action figure in the game, like maybe a fatality or a final move. It's fun. I can't wait to do it. Aaron Black. I want to play as this lady here. Hopefully she's a playable fighter. Just kidding.
So you don't think that's gonna happen?
And is she maybe a playable fighter? God, I need to figure out. You know what? Lee May. Lee May. Is that Lee May maybe? Okay, so I looked it up. Look at the comments. Comments are really not commenting on it because honestly, she's kind of an obscure character. Is it Lee May? I think maybe. Sort of a purple ninja.
I'll take your word for it.
I
who
don't
it
know.
is.
That might not even be the case either. That's got to be the first time they meet, even because they're all previous versions of themselves that probably haven't met yet. I think it's really going to be cool in the story, the interplay between these two, because they're ancestors, and they're actually meeting in person about the same age. It's going to be really cool to see all this stuff.
Is this like the movie Kano? Because that looks like the
Yeah.
movie
Ever
one.
since that,
Yeah, he's got
that movie came
sideburns.
out, he is Kano, that Australian dude.
Yes.
And I think I even talked to NetherRealms, or they were doing some documentary or something that from their mouth that we've kind of made him look more like that guy. Because it's fucking awesome, right? But they can't say that because then that actor will probably, hey, pay me. Okay, I was just trying to see Cassie Cage the way she looked in comparison to her mother. If they changed Cassie at all, but Cassie looks good. Cassie looks freaking good. it's just like, how do we do? And that's the younger version, it looks like, of Sonya, right? So she's coming from, because they look about the same age. Look at how beautiful she is. So wait,
She's got that green tank top thing.
Is that Cassie, younger Cassie and normal Cassie, or is it
I don't
younger
know.
Sonya?
I don't know.
That doesn't
'Cause
look
that
like.
looks like the old school, like kind of the take on that.
Does that look like Ronda Rousey?
No.
No, not at all. That is not Ronda Rousey's face. So who is this? Are they only using Ronda Rousey's face? So you're
Voice?
telling me
I don't
this
know.
face morphs into Ronda Rousey? Or is this not Sonya? No, because look, there's Johnny all beat up.
I thought it was a dead guy.
No, right? Is that Johnny shit? I don't fucking know, Joe. I don't know how they're gonna do this, but I love. Look at these, you know, ancillary characters. You know, you
thought
could
they were
any
going-
one of these
they
could be
look
a
like
new
they-
fighter.
They just look like they're going to Bourbon Street. Mardi Gras.
Hell yeah, Joe. Well, I'm going to join them because my boy
Yeah.
Shao Kahn is the best. I want to be on their team,
Beats
honestly.
for everyone.
Yeah, but this, honestly, I know she's probably just a shit side character, just in the
No, but they
entourage.
look pretty good.
But this one looks like that would be a great idea. NetherRealm's voodoo character, something like that. That would be, and then she can like shrink people's heads and the
That'd be a great
fatalities
fatality.
and shit. Oh man, there's some potential there. I'm gonna email Ed. He should have never gave me his contact info.
Elder
Sorry,
gods,
Ed.
the realms are in crisis.
Okay. So I'm gonna turn
See,
this
okay,
into a
so
20-minute video.
Okay, because that's Sonya.
gotta be.
That's
It's gotta
that's her move right there.
But it really doesn't look like Sonya.
that's
And
her
then-
move,
And then
though.
here is another.
Find Veronica's key and gain control.
Oh man, and this reminds me of the old golden days where they did like the RPG kind of action oriented, where you go on the adventures with the. Oh, all right. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna skip ahead here. So we've got tanks. Just the story mode has always been badass, and it looks like it's going to continue. Yeah, they did change her face up a little bit to match her mother. So it looks like they're gonna continue to do it, and. Maybe he's not necessarily all bad. He's just like kind of an authoritarian jerk this time.
neutral.
Because he's, I don't know. But there's just so much to unpack here. I don't want to spoil much more of it for myself. We did see the return of several fighters like Jackie. I think Jackie is cool. I enjoyed playing with Jackie.
Am I gonna bring back Striker?
Strength gap.
I actually like Striker, Joe. I
Yeah,
bring him
'cause I would
back
just use his
before
club and just keep tripping people.
And use his Uzi and machine gun. But they're presenting Jackie as sort of the tech stuff. But at least Aaron Black's back. I don't know. And Scarlett is taking a roster Solana as well. Let me know. And you know what? She doesn't look particularly cool here, but there are costumes, and that's the greatest part about this Mortal Kombat. If you don't like the way they look, you could change them a little bit. And I've seen her look, really freaking cool. So Mortal Kombat 11, it's around the corner next month.
Gonna
Looking
get it on
forward
my
to
Switch.
No, Joe, you're
Take it
kidding.
everywhere.
We're playing
take it
here,
everywhere.
and we're gonna play you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. Leave what characters you want to see.
Jax.
Yeah, and is there gonna do like a Scorpion versus Scorpion, like Hanzo versus Scorpion? I don't know. I think I saw that somewhere. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. There's so much to talk about. We'll talk about a little bit more as we go along. In fact, this was from the Mortal Kombat Johnny Cage reveal trailer. So they're also doing reveal trailers. I highly recommend you go to NetherRealms and Mortal Kombat and follow them.
3 strikes and you're dead, Kano.
I only need 2 strikes to gut you.
Yeah, see,
know
going
what?
the Australian
That
voice.
was strike 3.
Woo! See my head. Okay, I gotta make this video short because we've already done that. I wanted to see what the goal.
That is not
That is not
possible.
possible, Joe. It doesn't matter. Cassie,
Wait,
she gonna do a
that-
selfie.
No.
There you go. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next Angry Joe show.
I'm still trying to figure out the physics. Physics.